And see, this is why I say you can't trust these greedy ass companies. They don't care about you, and every day there's no shortage of companies to step up and accept this award. And who do we have stepping up to accept the award today? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the great grocery chain of Kroger's. This company is just downright evil. Check this out.
We've seen them all across Oklahoma. The blue Kroger delivery trucks that deliver groceries right to your doorstep. Well, starting February 1st of next year, the delivery service no longer exists.
Check this out. They not only did this.
Kroger just fired all their delivery people. You know how if you get on the Kroger app, it'll say there's a special deal for pickup and delivery? Well, Kroger just fired with an AI phone call to all their delivery drivers. Hey, we're no longer going to need your services.
And why did they do this, you may ask? Well, let me tell you.
We're moving to a more AI electronic delivery system, which is kind of like what Walmart, the drones. You know what? I hate Kroger. And I'm going to tell you, Kroger is a horrible fucking company.
He was not joking about the AI phone call.
For opportunities during the next 60 days. And be sure to work with your local HR team to help. I truly appreciate all you have done for this site, for your communities, and for our customers. In recognition that this is difficult news, we decided to pause deliveries for the rest of the day, and we'll pay you for your full shift. Operations will resume starting third shift today, November 18th. You will receive a UKG message with your shift start. Again, we want to express our deepest gratitude and express our heartfelt thanks for your dedication and hard work. We are committed to working together and will be here to provide support and resources during this transition. I know you likely have many questions. Your sites will host huddles throughout the next few days with more information. If your leaders cannot answer your question, we are committed to finding the answer for you. Before I close the call, I want to personally thank you for everything that you have done. From every delivery, to every bag, to every customer you greeted, to every hour that you actually spent with us. It has been a testament of the people that we have in these sites. Thank you for joining the call today. I know that this is difficult news to hear, but know we're available to support you throughout this process. Thank you.
You're fucking with me. Oh my god. Four years. 4 years. Gone.
Yep, that's right. 4 years down the drain for nothing. And I know a lot of you are going to say, just get another job. But you gotta admit, that's messed up. Not even a real call. Some robot just fired you. And you know what we say to them, right?
I hate Kroger. And I'm going to tell you, Kroger is a horrible fucking company. Because Kroger is an immoral company. And I know because I worked for them.
And the hits don't stop there.
Roughly 250 Oklahoma City Kroger employees were notified early Tuesday morning that they are laid off. They were told the fulfillment location is closing and deliveries will end February 1st of 2026. Many people are now left to find jobs in the next 60 days. And those who rely on Kroger delivery services, whether it be here in the metro or rural communities, now have to find somewhere else to go to get what they need.
And yet more shutdowns.
To Lake County's economy, grocery giant Kroger announced today it's going to close its automated facility in Groveland.
More than 1,000 people are employed there, and the impact is already being felt. West News' David Jones live outside the Kroger facility. And David, the company opened this just a few years ago.
They did. One county commissioner says in many ways today's news feels like a profit-driven betrayal, especially after Kroger opened this facility here just a few years ago, promising a large-scale investment and hiring in 2021. Now they're pulling out of Lake County, closing this distribution center along with two others in other parts of the country. Wesh 2 took a tour of the facility back when it opened. It's become the county's 7th largest employer since opening. The Ocado company, which operates the robots inside the facility, was the 9th largest taxpayer in the county last year. County staff say Kroger's initial investment was $131 million. Ocado's was $150 million, and even that they had been told of upgrades being made here at this facility. So this news blindsided them. Lake County staff stressed the county is still open for business. They still are looking to attract large employers, and they're going to do what they can to connect impacted people with work. But Commissioner Sean Parks tells me this news has been devastating for Lake County.
There are decisions that are, strictly business and financial made, at headquarters in a different state, far away from here. But it's the personal, ramifications to the personal effects, if you will, that in my heart, I feel betrayed.
He says his feelings of betrayal are shared by people he knows who work at Kroger. Parks says there were incentives made to attract Kroger here, long-term investment incentives that were meant to be spread out over a decade, but now will be cut short. So far, the county has given grants totaling $460,000 to Kroger and $871,000 to Ocado. Now those are performative-based tax incentives paid out to the companies after they each pay their full property tax bill. The city of Groveland says 1,400 employees are being impacted. They say, we understand Kroger announced this morning it would close 3 automated facilities, including Groveland, as part of an effort to improve its e-commerce profitability. We don't yet have a specific date, but the closure is expected sometime in January 2026. Meanwhile, Parks says the county's economic development team is working to connect some of these impacted workers with potential jobs. He says that it's his hope that Kroger may make some brick and mortar investments to try and cushion the blow from today's news, but that's still, all of this news definitely stings for them.
And why did this happen, you may ask?
After a $24.6 billion failed merger with Albertsons, Kroger is closing 60 stores nationwide over the next 18 months after poor earnings reports came out. So this could put between 6,000 and 9,000 people out of work, as each store tends to employ between 100 to 150 managers, guys, as cashiers, stock clerks, butchers, management, all of that. So Kroger right now employs about 41,000 people in the United States before these closures. So Kroger's been founded all the way back to 1883 in Cincinnati, Ohio, and it has more than 2,700 stores nationwide. So this 60 stores is not like a huge hit to their overall program. They're still very big.
But let's really talk about why this is happening.
Now, let's talk about why this is really happening. So they can blame the earnings report, they can blame the economy, they can blame inflation. This is their own damn fault. And it's their own damn fault because Ralph's and Kroger's are about double the price of Walmart or Aldi. Sorry, it is what it is. So are Albertsons and Stater Brothers. I know because I shopped at Stater Brothers and Albertsons because they were by my house, the closest stores that there were. Now I shop at Walmart and Aldi. I love Stater Brothers more than anything, but all of these stores, Albertsons, Kroger, Stater's, Ralph's, they're double the price for the groceries. I know because I compared them, because I didn't even like Aldi at first when I went to it. Now we got all of our weekly groceries exclusively Aldi. Anything that we can't get, we pick up at Walmart. That's what we do every week. My average grocery price for my family of 4 at Aldi is $117. I bought the exact same groceries to compare them there. You know what it was? $243 for the same food. Nothing was different. You get the same kind of milks, fruits, stuff. I'm like a very repetitive person, guys. So They can say whatever they want on this, but they're running this, they ran the prices way too high on all of us as Americans. And now brands like Aldi are everywhere in the United States. They're expanding rapidly. They're just voted the cheapest grocery store chain across the country. I know Aldi is not in every place. There's Food for Less. There's Heb in like Texas and all those in the southern states that we don't have here yet that I'd like to try too. But right now I'm getting my stuff mainly at Aldi, a little bit at Walmart. And the only thing I'll go outside of that for is like maybe meat, but they did this to themselves. Their prices are completely out of control and they got greedy with how much they were charging average Americans. Let me know if you think that's true.
And the people who run this company are so far removed from the reality of things, it's quite scary.
Near Lakeland.
Yep. We're just evolving. We're just becoming more and more efficient with the way that we operate as a civilization. And so, sometimes that means it's something like this. Sometimes it's automated vehicles. Sometimes it's AI that's doing things. It's just it's a cool time to be alive and working in the real estate space, because the real estate space has to house everything that's going through there, and you have to figure out what's the new puzzle today.
And what do they do to help bring back more money for the company? Do they try to be reasonable with their prices? Nope. They do this.
Using facial recognition technology. This means that Kroger has the ability to change the prices of their products depending on the image of the person buying them. Not to mention that most corporations already own a lot of our data. This means that depending on the image of the person buying the product, they can access our information and dictate that price. We can also use our image to determine how often we buy certain products and increase the price of that product. It could lead to discriminatory practices using AI as a scapegoat to charge people of different races, different socioeconomic status, different family sizes, and different dietary restrictions, different prices for the same products that they are buying. And this is the result of an economic system that cannot sustain itself. Capitalism is the pursuit of profit by any means necessary in a finite world. Even if corporations attain new technology to make their operations more efficient, they will always pursue extracting more capital out of consumers for the sake of...
And then if you manage to be able to pay for these groceries, this is what happens to you on the way out.
Her DLC just dropped, and fresh off the heels of firing 10,000 employees yesterday, my wife just got back from our local Dillon's store, which is owned and operated by Kroger. Kroger self-checkout now locks your cart at the door. Their little anti-theft security system that locks the carts to keep them from leaving the property, now locks your cart if you go through the self-checkout. My wife had used the self-checkout, was about to leave. As soon as my wife's cart hit the first set of double doors to leave the building, the wheels locked. And security informed her that from now on, if you go through self-checkout, the cart wheels will lock at the exit door. And then security has to verify your purchase and unlock your cart. If you haven't found a good local grocer yet, do that. We only go to Kroger for specific items that we can't get at our locally owned grocers. Anyway, happy Thursday. Y'all take care.
And to top all of that, they are so anti-union to the point where I think it's downright criminal about how they try to go about trying to get employees from wanting to join.
Everyone has a voice. Your voice needs to be heard. I decided to join the union because I want to see change. Change for management. There needs to be balance there, because it's not balance, it's lopsided. When you're in a non-union store, it's either what they say or you could kick rocks. I could get someone off the street to fill your spot, and it just continues. I feel like with me joining the union can bring stability, balance, authority, accountability. People can be held accountable. Management can be held accountable for their actions and the things that they do.
But that's for another topic for another day. Let us know how you feel about the company. Do you shop there? Like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.